Wait, so that means you should know what the hints are, but since you basically I talked to everyone individually, so you should know the hints then. Tell us. I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine how awful it must be, seeing and hearing everything from the perspective of the executioner while being completely powerless to stop it.
There is nothing that can be done at this point.
Yeah, just focus on the positives, I guess. And what was the last thing?
This is the most significant piece of information I have.
The hints?
There is a way to disable Dai's programming.
How so? What? Really?
Yes.
How'd you find out?
I reviewed the footage and files from the moment Dai's programming was first created. It took me some time to locate the files. Dai did a good job concealing them. As it turned out, the reason I was having difficulty finding them was because Dai has actually been a part of my programming for the past 15 years.
Wait, so... What year is it? So I'm assuming this is the year 2117. We don't have exact dates of them, do we? None of the dates. Yeah, I don't see any dates, so 15 years. So, programming was made before the ship was made, not on it. So that means practically anyone on Earth who's part of the programming team was actually involved with it. So it could just be someone who's completely outside this group anyway. That doesn't help narrow it down anyway.
Originally, I had focused my efforts on when you first arrived, but that was simply the trigger that activated it, not the moment she was created.
So our pod is basically the trigger to start this whole thing, but why? So my theory was, I think I'm carrying it over, I don't remember if I went into detail about it, was that someone on, part of the old crew basically wanted, our parents' scientific models completely destroyed, and so if anyone discovered our ID signature from, the pods, they programmed to other AIs to help, just try to, what was it? They're trying to do, they set up this whole game to try to, kill each other off, and based on how it's set up, basically you have a whole group of people who, knew each other for years, but then there's us who just came on board. So they'll probably it's supposed to be an indirect way of getting everyone else incentive to kill us off. And since the more and as time goes on, people will be more inclined to believe it, unless we get more bonds with them. So literally the only best way to stop this, if that theory is correct, is basically to get more involved with people and help along and have them grow to trust us more. So we can actually survive this and figure out exactly why the theory is right. So studying our parents' research is very important and somewhat very bad for someone else. But I don't think the only way we can know that is we talk to Vladimir more, actually. So what do I need to do to disable Dai?
You simply need to put in the deactivation code.
And what's the deactivation code? I'm assuming if you don't have it, then how are we supposed to find it? Wonderful! What is it?
I do not know.
I figured.
Although I could access the files from when Dai was created, where she has lain dormant all these years. She has purposely made the deactivation code unavailable for me to access.
So only a good programmer can get into there? Who's the deactivation code?
Captain Yukimori.
The first? Ayumu Yukimori. Then it was carried over to... Talking about, is that Kuro or Ayumi Yukimori? Kimiko? No, that's not part of the groups. Wait, where was it? I know I saw Kimiko on here. What was her last name? Kimiko. It's only showing partially people's names, unless, the groups are, Well, hold on. Looking through this again, it seems like it's structured in a way I'm, first name, then the next person's first name, then both their last names. So, everyone's siblings, but what the heck is this? Charles, Henry, Joseph, Westwood, Lorenzo Brown, and Soar Carmine. Okay. Must be either a long name or something entirely, and some of these, like, middle names, Agnes, Helga, Andres, Gunther, Vogel. Where's the other Vogels? I don't understand this crew consistent list. I'm assuming this is the Everett files, and why doesn't it show basically everyone's names? Even first or last, that's strange. Vladimir's on here, but Amanda... And research, Deborah, and Patrick. Helpful. That means you just ask her for the code. I don't know if she knows.
Unfortunately, I was not talking about our current captain. I was referring to Kimiko's late mother, Captain Ayumu Yukimori.
Oh, wait, now I understand. That's like, what was it? And the thing, it's supposed to be like a whole long-scale, like, generational project. So this is actually people who are actually, these are the original crew members. But research Deborah and Patrick? Wait. Doesn't that mean... Wait, is Deborah and Patrick actually our? That's why there's no last name on this. It's supposed to be, like, technically our characters' parents' names? So, one of these people on this list... What year are we in? What year? I want to get that straight, and if I can figure that out, figure what year we are in right now, because right here it shows exactly when this ship launched. And since there's many different people on board than, like, usual, that can help narrow it down to who on the ship could have access to it, and who could help program it. We just need someone who knows how to handle computers and coding. If we have that information, we can narrow it down. Wait, so that means the captain's mother created Dai?
That is correct.
Does the rest of the crew know this?
They do not. I decided to report my findings to you first since you were the one who initially requested this information.
We should probably avoid telling the crew that the captain's mother created Dai. This is only to cause tension among the crew. Yeah. That said, we should definitely tell the crew that we found a way to deactivate Dai, and if we don't know the code just yet.
While I understand your concern, this decision will need to be made by the captain.
That makes sense. I must have heard the concern in my voice. No, I'm still thinking back to, like, you heard all of that, you heard every single thing Dai was talking about, even the hints. If you're gonna spin it like, I don't know the hints, just say that I'm right here, that I was not listening to what Dai was telling you at the time. I was too busy helping you with the information to gather, like Dai's creation. That sorry, I did not hear that. If we're gonna go with the game is trying not to tell the hints we're supposed to figure out on our own. If the game is leaning towards that, then I just want an explanation as to how I does not know all the hints. It's just please don't, skip over that.
Why would it be problematic to inform the captain?
Well, if her mother created Dai, I can't imagine that would be easy for her to hear. I'm sure she'll take it really hard.
While your concerns are noted, the captain has proven in the past that she's able to face difficult situations without wavering in her ability to lead.
What kind of situation are you referring to?
I have been given strict orders not to describe these events in detail. If you require further information, I suggest you direct your inquiries to the captain herself.
Okay, well, we talked to her a few times to get on her good side, so let's go do that.
Now, if you will excuse me, I must inform the captain of my findings. Please keep them to yourself until the captain has specific instructions for how this information should be distributed.
Got it. Well, we won't tell the rest of the crew, but I can imagine we'll have more conversations with the captain, Kimiko, about the actual process information she doesn't want to reveal to everyone. I bowed and left my quarters. I was curious about Ai's comment regarding the captain's past experience in similar situations. For now, though, I felt it best to leave it at that. I'd ask the current Captain Yukimori to fill me in at a later time. So right now, like, the game hasn't, like, even, like, touched upon the idea about, like, hearing the hints, so, like, we were too focused in on, the deactivation code, but we also, like, we need to focus on that and also how to get the most people alive at the time, so if we can figure out that, and also figure out the hints so we can actually have more control over what's going to happen, then it'd be beneficial on both ends. We just really need to know about the hints. We already told we told the people like what our hint was, and I already forgot what their hint was, except from someone was between a boy and a boy and a boy and a girl. How descriptive of that? And we seem to have the only one is like the most descriptive. Although I can imagine one of the hints has to be like let's say Kadashi is the first number, that sort of thing. But I can only imagine that whoever has that hint, if it's not Kadashi himself, they'll probably want to use the information a lot. And then when the day comes, the voting, they'll try to sprinkle in like, "Hey guys, let's vote for one." Oh boy. So the more information, the better. Oh, personal location. Oh, I didn't read the last line then. If I don't understand this, so we can go talk to either of them. We're close to kind of with Vladimir and a Melody, so yeah. I should go see what Melody's up to. I'm sure you could use some company. She's losing her mom like that. Let's see. According to my tablet, Melody's in her family's shared room. We can just keep tabs on her. As I made my way towards the Melody's quarters, I ran into I in the hallway. Something struck me as odd about the way she was sitting there by herself, fidgeting expectantly. I, what are you doing?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Melody and I are playing hide and seek.
Are you counting?
Oh no, I can't be the one to count. It would not be fair.
Why not?
Because I am aware of everyone's position on the ship at all times. I could simply materialize beside her as soon as I reached 0.
Yay. That does sound like cheating.
I have no desire to cheat, so when we play this game, I must always be the one who hides.
Oh, yay. I hate to point out the problems with your hide and seek strategy, but you're kind of just standing in the hallway. That isn't really hiding.
This is how we play. Melody is incoming.
Incoming! With those words, the image of I disappeared before my eyes and was replaced with the image of the captain. What the heck?
Please do not give away my hiding place.
Okay. Melody entered the hallway and approached us.
Hello, monkey.
Hi. Hello, Melody. Nervous and confused by I's transformation, I must have been acting quite suspiciously.
Hello, Captain.
Shouldn't you be studying, Melody?
Yes, Captain.
How dare you? Melody lowered her head before giving us both inquisitive looks.
Monkey, what has 4 legs but can't walk?
An ant with 2 legs taken up by a mischievous kid. 4 legs but can't walk. 2 people wrestling? What? Table, a chair. A table and chair work with that, but can't walk. I would go table. A table?
A table?
It has 4 legs, and it's not a sentient being. So yes. Yes.
I found you.
Melody lunged towards me and made contact with my legs. Not loosening her grip, she looked at me with a genuine look of confusion.
Wait, I?
Sorry, but I'm not I.
It would appear that I have won this round, Melody.
The image of Kimiko quickly faded and was replaced by an extremely happy I.
Aw, I was so close.
Oh, yay.
Yes, you were.
Can we play again?
I am afraid not. I need to see to some business on the bridge. Why don't you go draw something? I give you my word. I will return as soon as I am finished.
Can Monkey come and draw with me?
That is up to.
I would like if like these like different voices and things are kind of putting me off a bit. If like I'm no, you can't do that, but I would put in some like I'll go with that'll be left up to them. I'm trying to think of ways of exactly how you want to approach this. If you're gonna put a name into like starting an area and have voice acting, just put something as a substitution in there. I know I heard like when we first joined up with the first 2, the linguist and the chef, that they mentioned when they talked about 3 of us are joining up, it was me, I, and a newbie instead of our name. That was fine. So yeah, I kind of want that could help solve the voice acting problem if you still want them the name in there. So I'm thinking I'm just very nitpicky about that. Okay, Melody looked at me with some of the largest puppy dog eyes I've ever seen. There was no way I could resist that face. I have the goodest drawing skills in. No, I don't.
Please, come draw with me.
Okay. Of course, but I must warn you, I'm terrible at it. I have little bit of experience. My sister, like, well, no, I can't do that because I don't look at most of her stuff. Well, I do look at some of her stuff, but I don't copy her. That's plagiarism and tracing. I can't remember the last time I actually drew anything.
Don't worry, I can teach you.
So this is how you make a good curve. Here's a straight line. Wait, it's a straight line. Yes.
Very well. I shall return shortly.
With a polite bow, eyes formed dissolved, leaving Melody and I behind the hallway. Are you the real Melody still? Melody grabbed my hand and started leading me to her quarters.
I want to draw my imaginary friends.
Oh, so who are they? You can draw whatever you like. Barely able to contain her excitement, Melody just took off to a run. It was long before we made it to her quarters. Melody directed me to sit on the floor of the coffee table and brought out some paper and pencils to draw with. It took her only a few minutes to start drawing.
See? One of them is a bear, and the other is a bunny.
Oh, so what's their names? That's interesting. Why are they different animals? Teddy bear, and that's a cat. I doubt that's a rabbit. Melody just shrugged.
They sometimes fight, but I know they love each other. They are family after all. See?
Oh my god!
What are you drawing?
I'm drawing stuff. Katashi, Yoshiki, I. Oh boy, we're gonna pick someone who we favor the most. Let's see. Yeah, this is supposed to determine like who we're actually like, you know, I guess give points to. I kind of wouldn't mind talking to Yoshiki anymore. We'd seen like and talked to almost practically everyone, but we haven't seen hide nor hair of him besides like the vote. Besides this one line, the whole discussion about how to vote. I wouldn't mind trying to talk to him more.
Show me! Show me!
Show me right now! I showed her my drawing.
Ooh.
Please don't tell me you think we're romance. What?
Monkey and Yoshi
Okay.
sitting in a tree.
Oh yeah, okay. I really just want to talk to him more. It's like, what was it like? Huh? Yeah, what was the last time we actually? Yeah, literally the last time we seen hide nor hair of him was in the vote. Barely seen to talk to him. He seems nice. That's real mature, Melody. I'm glad you agree. Real mature.
I'm sorry. Are you mad?
No, of course not. Just to finish the sentence, I appeared.
I have completed my duties aboard the bridge.
That's pretty fast.
Welcome back, I.
Aye, aye, Captain. Melody showed her picture excitedly to I.
That is very creative, Melody.
I would say it's very hopeful, but you know why.
Can you draw us a picture, I?
Oh no, the most detailed 3D picture imaginable.
I don't believe I have that capability.
Dang.
Please? Just draw a picture of yourself. You know what you look like, right?
In a manner of speaking.
Very well. Please be patient while I compile some images.
I'm just imagining like she grabs some random images on board of like people and herself and just like makes a weird stockpile of them like similar to newspaper clippings and just mishmashes them together. Oh, that'd be a cool thing. Although I flickered and disappeared, I could still hear her speaking.
Loading image database. Initiating randomization generator.
Oh.
Applying filters.
Just an image appeared where I had been sitting moments earlier. Oh.
That's so much better than mine.
Well, who's that?
I requested an image comprised of myself and a friend. This is what the algorithm came up with.
I made one too, Mommy.
Oh, hi. Melody screamed as she heard Dai's strange voice for the room. Didn't help matters that the image was quite unsettling. Dai appeared where the image just was.
What? Am I not allowed to play? That's just rude.
Scaring kids is very rude itself. Melody quickly moved behind me in order to shield herself from Dai. Okay. Dai, what do you want?
Just checking to see how my favorite contestant is progressing in this round of the Deletion Game.
I'm your favorite? Fuck off. I'm your favorite?
Don't get too sappy on me. Statistically, you've been isolated, which has led to you as having the highest probability of winning every round of the deletion game. So, I know where I'm putting my money.
I was looking curiously at Melody, currently huddled behind me, jumping forward to scare Melody.
Boo!
Okay. But we're the highest probability to win? Rounds? I guess that makes sense. Well, I mean, Then what's the point? I'm thinking back to my early theory then. Why go and ruin a trip? Unless it's for, like, the person who programmed die until the programming is actually deranged or something like that, or crazy. I can't think of an exactly good logical reason because it's based on we have a high probability of succeeding rounds. Unless it's a lie. Melody's screaming to bring down recorders crying. Was that really necessary?
I'm not called the destructive artificial intelligence for nothing, you know.
Ha ha ha, die. Your name is actually an acronym? Yes?
Yep, but I prefer die. It seems appropriate, doesn't it? Die. Die.
Oh yay, you like rolling the die of fate too? She heaved a satisfied sigh.
There's nothing I enjoy more than a good play on words.
I do too, and that's probably just me talking. I love it too much. Puns, quips, retorts. I love it all. Did you call yourself Die?
Heavens, no. I'm not that thing. Shizuka coined the term when I was first activated. They were trying to think of a way to differentiate me from I.
Shizuka.
To hear them tell it, they felt it was unfair for I to be associated with my antisocial behavior.
Okay.
What a bunch of bores.
Boring as cardboard.
If I had a choice, I'd call myself Alice.
Alice? Really? That's so, well, normal. Why Alice?
I don't know. I just feel like an Alice.
You don't really feel now, do you?
I'll have you know that I do have a synthetic emotional response program. Sure, I disengage it, but that's not the point.
It's all the point, though. Die simulated looking at a wristwatch.
Oh, would you look at the time? Well, my hair isn't going to wash itself. Toodles!
Okay, have fun washing yourself in the shower bathing rooms while static fills your image as water just goes through your body. Just as quickly as Die appeared, she stood back to I.
My apologies.
What happened?
Through first-hand experience, I am finding correlations between Dai's various activities which allow her to take control of my interface.
Which is? Really, it's great? How?
I will attempt to confirm my hypothesis and get back to you once I can prove that there is a connection.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I should check on Melody and notify her father of the mishap. Please excuse me.
I bowed and let me alone in Melody and Vladimir's quarters. Well, I guess I should return to my own quarters after sitting in someone else's room for so long alone. Left their quarters and head back to my own. Still curious about the mysterious pocket watch, I sat on the bed and pulled a pocket watch out of my front right pants pocket to look at it. There has to be a reason why this is with my parents' research. I lay back in my bed, frustrated. If only my parents were still around, I'm sure they would have known what to do with this. Well, this watch is not a pocket watch until we put it back in there. It's just a normal watch right now. It was long before I fell asleep. Nighttime.
Please wake up.
Oh, yay.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I need you to wake up now.
What is it? What time is it? Huh? What is it, I
am here to report my findings regarding Dai.
Okie dokie. When I heard those words, I sat immediately in bed. I quickly rubbed my eyes and intended to wake myself up as soon as possible. What have you found?
I am here to report on 3 matters I have uncovered.
That's wonderful. Please, go ahead.
I have confirmed that there is a connection between my processing capacity and Dai obtaining control. As a program, I am able to handle a large number of system processes at once. At times,
Overwhelmed.
however, I become burdened with too many at once, which allows other operating programs to take over.
So, just making that picture set off so many processes? I'm a bit at a loss here, sorry.
A metaphor would be best here. One moment.
Oh no, you're gonna do the soccer one again. Eyes face went blank as she took a moment to gather her thoughts.
Imagine the onboard computer as if it were a football pitch.
Okay, so far so good.
I can handle many balls kicked in my direction, and
Is it the exact same words? This is the exact same metaphor. Can you simply perform fewer persistent processes at once?
on paper that is a valid idea.
Trojan malware. Can't remain control permanently.
I believe so. Once I am able to deal with the excessive
Control. Hosting weekly deletion games. Is it all the same? Is this like one of the bugs I've heard about?
my synthetic emotional
How does that impact this?
program that allows me to experience human emotions is not. However,
It's almost all the
this
same.
function the deletion game drives my processing to its limits.
It's horrible.
Indeed. Most of the time,
Maybe I'm skipping over things which I haven't heard before, but all the sounds so far sound the same.
I'm afraid so. This was the case during both rounds that she has run so far. At any
I
rate,
think that's new. Both rounds? At least at the very least, we'd better idea how she's getting control, but that's definitely a step in the right direction. What else did you find out?
she is unable to hear or see what I am doing.
Triggers again? Search function? She doesn't know we're talking.
That is also correct. In general, she cannot
She can
hear
see and
or
hear everything
see
she
while
does,
I am
yeah.
in control. I have no. There is nothing that can be done at this point.
At the exact same lines. Okay. What's the last thing?
This is the. There is a. Yes. I reviewed the footage and files from the moment Di's
It's the exact same, huh?
Originally, I had
Trigger.
You simply.
Is it gonna go back to if it goes back to like both points of like choosing between Melody or Beatrice, then I know this is like a looping glitch then.
I do. Although I could access the.
Deactivation. Yeah,
Unfortunately,
it's even
that
repeating it again.
they do not.
Cause tension.
While why would.
Problematic.
Well,
Let's see.
I now.
Yeah, it's going back to this again. Huh? That's strange. I'm gonna try to go through this again and see if it it loops back around again. Yeah, I played through that part again and it looped all way back around. I chose the same exact choices, table and Yoshiki.
I have confirmed as a pro.
Yeah, it's all the same. Hold on, let me see what happens when I go to Beatrice then. Beatrix is a fierce competitor, not someone I want to be in the wrong side of, so go better see her. I checked the tablet and saw that she was in medical bay. With a few minutes, I arrived at my destination. Good day, Beatrix. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
Hello, sailor. To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I just want to make sure that you're not doing anything terrible. I was wondering if you need any help with anything.
I never need help.
Okay, then I'll just be going out the door right now.
That said, I'd never say no to slave labor.
I can't find a reason to like you. Wait a minute, slave labor?
Quit standing around and get to work, sailor.
Beatrix threw me a wink that was somehow both playful and sinister. That moment, I wasn't sure whether I should be amused or terrified. Terrified. Okay? You haven't told me what you wanted me to do yet.
Oh, silly me. I have to assign my slaves tasks, don't I? Such a rookie mistake. What do you know about handling reproductive genetic material?
Nothing. I am walking reproductive genetic material. Well, when a man and woman love each other very much... Wait, no, because sense of humor, she doesn't like that, so we're gonna go the other way. Oh wait, oh god. No, both of them were jokes. Oh no. I'm walking reproductive genetic material.
And you are quite the specimen if I haven't said so before.
That line wasn't on screen. I didn't realize it was that funny. Beatrix gave me a humorless laugh. You aren't. There's definitely something funny about your genetic material, though. First bug. That's a bit mean, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
I guess it's not your fault that you look like that.
So anyway, I'm currently preparing and storing some of our reproductive genetic material for once we solve our deletion game problem.
Alright. What do you mean?
Well, if you want the full explanation, you should ask Vladimir. I'm still kind of his apprentice when it comes to genetics, so I've been following his instructions on how to prepare and store them.
No, I mean, why do we need to need this for after the deletion game?
Oh, that.
That's just in case someone dies, we have their DNA and sperm.
A part of this mission's success is dependent on our ability to breed as a species and train the next generation to perform key roles. However, we can't afford to limit the gene pool to only the people on board, or future generations would be forced to resort to inbreeding.
Oh boy.
This in turn would lead to the genetic deterioration of the crew, making them susceptible to a variety of genetic disorders.
Oh boy, isn't this great? I see.
To prevent this from happening, the Everett was stocked with thousands of frozen samples of human reproductive cells from old Earth. These preparations will ensure that our species remains healthy for generations to come.
So whenever you want a kid, inject with DNA and, oh, look, a kid, hey, welcome to the world. Just do that for every single generation until they're all run out, and then we have just tons of people walking around that we don't have to worry about anymore. Makes sense. So why are you preparing some of the samples now?
Well, once the deletion game wraps up and the resource crisis is resolved, we'll need to start reproducing.
I'm not a great dad. Wait, we won't do it naturally?
You afraid to miss out on the fun?
Yes, I want to miss out on that so-called fun.
Mission Protocol does allow for natural relationships as long as they don't result in inbreeding. However, we also have the means to reproduce without such relationships. This is important for 2 reasons.
And those reasons are?
Wanna guess why?
No. So we don't run out of people and, cannibalize each other? Yeah, I got nothing.
You aren't even close.
Well, man, we didn't even have a close enough full guest to begin with, though. Yeah.
The first reason is that people are not necessarily attracted to members of the opposite sex, which can result in poor reproduction practices.
Yeah.
Mission Protocol welcomes non-heterosexual relationships as long as both parties are still willing to reproduce by other means.
So, like that. And I'm thinking about how that would work with DNA stuff, and that sounds, combination of DNA to reproduction cells. I guess that can work.
The second reason is the ability to choose the gender. What good would it do us if an entire generation were born male?
So this is eugenics.
We could get away with an all-female generation, however, since we are able to reproduce using the genetic materials in cold storage, but men would have a hard time.
Oh, so you don't have egg cells, but only sperm cells then? I guess I never really thought about which productive process would be most effective.
It's interesting, right?
So you mostly have male reproduction samples, but not women's? That's a bit strange. Wait, I had no idea how exactly, for, female reproduction cells, those have to be taken out of someone's body then, huh? Okay, I can understand that, and that's where I go into this gross topic, yay.
I wonder which lucky genetic material will get to bond with myself or Nicholas. It's like winning the lottery.
Winning the lottery? Oh. What happens if someone can't reproduce?
What do you mean what happens? They don't reproduce. Reproduction is one of our top priorities, but we won't disregard a good set of hands just because someone's infertile.
Thank goodness.
So, are you ready?
No. I do not want to become pregnant. Ready for what?
Well, after all this mess is cleared up, you'll have until you're 30 years old to find a natural partner. If not, you'll be assigned some genetic material of your own that you'll need to raise and groom to adulthood.
So the second someone who turns 30, we're just no longer allowed? Okay. Weird. Well, maybe that makes sense. Don't know my genetics. That sounds so clinical. And all the words he's spoken so far are clinical, except for the ones which have been made dirty by syntax and cultural stuff.
Don't worry, you'll get used to the idea. I guess we've been told since birth that this is how we'll continue the mission, so it doesn't sound strange to us anymore. but I guess you're still new to all this.
Yes. I know that we currently have bigger problems, but this is...
Don't think of it negatively. Think of it as an opportunity to mix your genetic material with far superior samples.
The kind sound a bit weird. Beatrice looked at me as she handed me a rack of test tubes.
We need to take these to the lab and collect some frozen samples from one of the medical freezers. Once we've done that, we need to transport them to one of the medical fridges in the medical bay.
To help thaw them, like unthaw them then? Okay, which ones do you want?
When you open the freezer, just grab the top layer and bring them back here.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I headed to the lab where I collected the samples and returned swiftly to the medical bay.
My, that was fast. Agility is a favorable trait, in my opinion.
Okay. I handed samples over to Beatrix, who proceeded to put them in the medical fridge.
Well, slave, those are my tasks for the day, so job well done. I hereby release you and grant you your freedom.
For the rest of my life and days to come? Okay, thank you. I will never see you again. No, I'm not even gonna say that. Thank you, Ogre's Master. Okay, never mind, the game does it anyway.
Before we part ways, would you like to share clues?
Share with Beatrix. Sure, why not? I'd love to share. I still don't have enough information to figure why I am yet.
Afraid to shoot yourself and die a fool?
A fool or an idiot? A little bit, yes.
Well then, let's work together to make sure we don't shoot ourselves.
Oh yay. My clue says that melody's the right means to let a Katashi. Yeah, that's right. I already know. Nicholas told me all about your clue. Well, I guess I have nothing new to offer you then. My clue says... Okay, there's no voice acting. My clue says that Katashi is to the right of Melody and the left of Vladimir. You're still sharing with me? Of course. Working with Nicholas is the same as working with me. You're just in the right team to work with. Yeah, there's no more voice acting. Thank you.
Alright, well,
Okay.
I'm beat from dealing with these samples all day, so I'm going to go bathe and then go to bed.
Alright, so yeah. Well, okay, well, good night, Beatrix. Hopefully, like, it was day 8 when the loops happened, but it just somehow reverted to day 7. I noticed that we were heading to, like, the freezer area.
Good night, sailor.
Oh, okay. See a nautical space swimmer. With those words, Beatrix exited the medical bay and vanished in the hall. I need to go to bed too if I want to start fresh tomorrow on my research to the pocket watch. Escape from day 7 to day 9. Yeah, there's quite a lot of problems plaguing this game then. So it's not just voice lines happening, it's even like skipping areas too. That's a problem with programming and stuff. When I woke up on Friday, for a moment I forgot where I was. This thing was still foreign to me, and I was too groggy from sleep to my surroundings to truly sink in. The Deletion Game was just some horrible nightmare, right? Nope. I'd get up and see my parents in the common room, and my father would offer a choice comment about how lazy I was. That wasn't gonna happen, though. It's pretty much beginning to come to my senses. Alright, time to get out of bed. I got work to do. I dragged my feet out of warmth with my blankets and placed them firmly on the floor next to my bed. Body up, go. I sighed and begrudgingly got up. See, my brain still wasn't functioning at full capacity just yet. I made my way out to the quarters and headed towards the bridge. On the way there, I ran into Shizuka in the hallway.
Good morning.
Good nom-nom morning to you. Oh, good morning, Shizuka.
What happened to you? Did you die in your sleep?
Died.
What happened to you? Did you die in your sleep? What happened to you? Did you die in your sleep?
Okay.
What happened to you? Did you die in your sleep? What happened to you? Did you die in your sleep?
Oh, she forgot to edit down the voice lines. I think I know this. There's a whole long take of, like, the voice actor taking multiple takes on the same line, and she forgot to limit it down. Oh boy. Oh boy, there's a lot of things wrong. I think I'll take this moment, like, from what I heard about this game, like, this game has been plagued with a lot of delays with trying to fix things up, and I've heard like there's something like a few people like actually like got annoyed by how much it was delayed, and then like when the game actually was finalized for release, like when it was released, that it's riddled with so many bugs, and I didn't see a lot of them so far from the first few episodes, and this is actually this is the only time I'm actually seeing bugs. Oh no. It's a hard, touchy subject. Like, I think I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that there was wasn't there some legal trouble with the creator with someone else working this game, and that whole legal trouble like delayed this game even way more, actually. So it's a tough situation now thinking about it. Like, do you delay a game so long that, they're trying to work out the kinks and, like, make sure almost everything's at the speed, or do you release it now, and when bugs, like, appear out of nowhere, you just fix it right there? Because I'm seeing a lot of mixed responses, like how this game is going about with bugs almost everywhere. I don't even know, I haven't seen most of them so far. It's just mostly the looping days and this dialogue thing just happening right now, missing voice acting lines, that sort of stuff. And this is a one-person team. Yeah, it would be pretty hard, but that's my 2 cents on it so far. I'm just not awake yet, that's all.
Where are you going?
Well, I'll try to see how to approach this with more bugs laid out. I'm up to the bridge, going to see how the captain's doing this morning.
I'm also on my way there. She had I come summon me. More work.
Have fun translating things.
I'm also on my way there.
Okay.
She had I come summon me. More work. It's way too early for work. Hey, I'm also on my way there. She had I come summon me. More work. It's way too early for work. I'm also on my way there.
Yep.
She had I come summon me.
Okay, yep.
It's more work.
The whole voice line thing is happening too much now.
She had I come summon me. More work. I'm also on my way there.
From these lines, actually, it seems like the way too early for work line and the previous one are supposed to be grouped together for this voice line. So,
She had I come summon me. More work.
Oh boy, is this gonna happen continuously?
I'm also on my way there.
Okay, let's skip over. Okay. Oh. I kind of find this amusing. The bugs in that. Like, I've been seeing, Sakuri's actually been updating this consistently, trying to figure out some stuff. And I didn't notice anything wrong with it until just this, just around now. So, if there was, many more bugs, earlier on, maybe down my route as well, then props to her to, actually getting those out really quickly. But she has she has a ways to go before I'm, getting all the kinks out. As Shizuka finished voicing her displeasure, we finally reached the bridge. Oh. I don't think we've been here before. The center stood the captain, waiting expectantly for Shizuka's arrival.
Shizuka? Excellent. I have concerns regarding our navigation.
That sounded weird. Good morning, Captain.
Oh, hello. I've heard that you've been assisting the crew with their tasks over the last few days.
Something about your voice sounds weird. I don't know if that's another bug or just it's plot purposed. Because we just saw that I can actually take on the form of people, but you can't touch them. Yeah. I'm trying to help out where I can.
It's great to see our newest crew member showing initiative. Keep up the good work.
Something about your tone is off if it's not this different voice actor. I'm not used to all the voices just yet, so... Captain, your voice is... Okay, it's not just me.
My voice? Yes, sorry, I completely forgot. This happened before you were conscious. Just after we picked you up, there was an accident while I was helping Katashi with some chores.
I don't buy this for a second, then.
I was harvesting tomato plants when I was stung by a bee in the throat.
Then can I see your throat, then?
The Vogel's father said the swelling and its effects on my voice could take a few weeks before returning to normal.
This is what your voice normally sounds like? The captain smiled warmly.
It's nice to finally be back to normal.
Well, Captain, I really like your regular voice. The captain stood firm, but I could see her forced to hide a smile. Wait, bees?
Yes, you heard me right. Space bees.
Space bees. I was fine with the bees, like, you know, the whole, like, you know, for, like, pollination and stuff like that, but the very second you say space bees, I lose all seriousness.
Moving on to the subject
Okay,
at hand.
what?
The Everett is currently approaching a recently imploded superstar, which has formed into a black hole. Is this going to be a problem?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be.
Let me just double check for you, Captain.
That was a bit weird drawing transition. Suzuka sat down the navigation terminal for quite some time. Oh yeah, I'm actually noticing. I noticed the first few episodes, but I didn't comment tonight. Like the scenes and like the sprite, like just jump from one scene to the next. It was a bit jarring to get used to.
How are you traveling since your headaches?
Quite fine. I'm doing a lot better now. Just give me some aspirin, I'll be a-okay.
That's good to hear. I've also heard that you started looking into your parents' research. Is that going well?
How do you know that? It's going fine. It's definitely something. Vladimir probably told people. I'm still trying to wrap my head around what my parents are attempting to do.
Captain,
Report, Shizuka.
the black hole in question has an event horizon that's only a few kilometers wide, so it shouldn't pose much of a problem.
Event horizon I was mentioned here. Event horizon. Event horizon often associated with black holes, however, can also appear in principle. There's a space-time that are flat when right conditions are met. Event horizons are an area of space-time which light can no longer escape due to a gravitational pull. Event horizons are considered to be like a boundary line around a black hole, but nothing can escape because to do so, they would have to move faster than the speed of light. Event horizons are often referred to as the point of no return because once you pass the point, there's no escaping it. So what'd you say the horizon? So we just had to go around the event horizon so we won't get sucked in?
That being said, our current trajectory will send us close to it. Close enough that we may experience its gravitational field.
Will being that close result in any further casualties?
If we can avoid entering the event horizon itself, there shouldn't be any casualties.
So redirect the path?
As of right now, however, we still have the opportunity to change our trajectory and avoid the situation altogether.
So let's do that.
If we were to change our route, how much time would be added to the estimated mission duration?
Let's see. According to I's projections, roughly 71 years.
That won't do. We'll have to take our chances with the black hole's gravitational field.
Jesus.
Will you be able to navigate through it?
So it adds 71 years to our timeline if we, like, just don't go around it? Like, we only have enough provisions to, like, go with a mission statements for now? Jeez.
I've never done it before, although I have successfully navigated through them in training simulations.
Well, let's hope that your gaming skills come in handy.
Gaming?
We can't afford to add extra time to the mission with our current resource crisis.
Quote-unquote crisis happening right now. Wait, we're going to stay on course towards a black hole?
Well, yes, but we're just going to go next to it, not into it, silly.
So we're, instead of going around the event horizon, we're just going to go on the border of the event horizon. So if you veer one way or the other, we're probably dead, so I leave all this in your capable gamer girl hands. Isn't that still incredibly dangerous? What are you talking about? Not dangerous.
If we don't take this calculated risk now, there's no way we'll survive to see the end of this mission.
Radio, I guess.
If you were a betting person, would you rather have a 100% chance of death or a 50% chance?
I would rather have a 101% chance of death. Well, 50% of course.
Excellent choice. Shizuka, set our course. When will we be getting close enough to experience any gravitational anomalies?
Roughly a week, give or take a few days. Roughly a week, give or take a few days. Roughly a week.
Okay, so
give or
again.
Wonderful. Keep me posted.
So far, it's only the lines of Shizuka are actually being looped.
Can do, Captain.
Her conversation with Suzuka concluded. The captain turned to address me.
What are your plans for the day?
Sleep my woes away. Spend time with you, spend time with Yoshiki. We could talk with you, but I guess this is mostly only just like just like flavor stuff, like what to do. We haven't talked to Yoshiki in a while. I'm actually curious. I was planning to go see if Yoshiki required any help.
That is a fantastic idea. I know that he's currently completing some routine upkeep on some of the consoles in the engineering bay. He could probably use an extra set of hands.
We're gonna be the best ultimate, what is it? Average Joe. We'll be good at practically everything. We'll be, average at most, and, what's that line? What is that quote? Something, something, master of none. Ah, that's eating away me now. Ah, God. I'll figure it later. Great, I'll head over there now. I ascended from the bridge and made my way towards the engineering bay. This is engineering, the incinerator room? When I arrived at the engineering bay, I couldn't see Yoshiki anywhere. I immediately set about searching for him. Please don't tell me I walked into the incinerator. Yoshiki! Yoshiki! Marco!
Polo!
You put a polo shirt on? Following the sound of his voice, I made my way around one of the large pieces of equipment and found Yoshiki hard at work. I found you. Okay.
Yeah, you did.
Where's your shirt? Well, we literally just said polo, and he said polo shirt, so I'm, obviously, he said it because he didn't have his shirt on, okay?
I take it off when I have to work in or under consoles. Otherwise, it gets dirty. My skin is much easier to clean than my clothes.
I see. I see.
Hey, hey!
This is definitely from what I can recall just out of other. I'm not gonna go into that territory. What?
Eyes up here, perv.
Oh.
But seriously, check it out. I can move my pec muscles.
There's a gym on board? I had no idea you're so fit. Please just put your shirt on. Both these choices are great. I know there's like friendship and romance endings, and I honestly don't know if I'll go down those routes. I kind of want to see the true ending stuff. I don't know how you get to that, so don't know if you have to go through all those endings then, but for time being, friendship.
Fine. You're such a spoil sport.
You're crying. Why are you crying? Jesus. Yoshiki took a moment to put his shirt on and straighten his braces. Braces?
So what brings you here? Do you need me to fix something?
Are the pink suspenders actually braces or okay? Fix my heart. Oh god. Actually, I was coming to see if you need a hand with anything.
Really?
Yeah? Yeah.
See, this is why we're best friends already.
Oh, okay.
Want more proof? What color is my underwear today?
White. How does that prove we're best friends?
Best friends can always tell what color each other's underwear is by their mood alone.
Okay, that's weird. I don't do that to my best friend, do I? No. I stare intensely at Yoshiki, trying to my best to judge his mood and somehow correlate to his underwear color. Wait, so, based on what you just said, does that mean when you get mad, you go to your room and immediately change your underwear to red, and if you're completely relaxed and composed, you change into blue and other stuff like color language? Okay. Red, black, what underwear? I'm losing in my mind. Let's go, red. Your underwear is red, like the smell of blood. Wait, the smell of blood is red? Yeah, don't you know?
If I were wearing some, it might have been red. Partial credit.
Oh, please don't tell me you go commando. Oh, God.
Speaking of underwear, I've actually just finished all of my work for the day.
How are these two things even related?
You need to have more faith in the power of undergarments.
Okay. Sorry, Yoshiki, but you should not make any sense. No. Yoshiki distracted me when on his merry way.
Let's go grab a bite to eat.
Oh, but who said it? You were just obsessed with eating too? Oh, guy. I could go for an apple, but what kind of apple, though? If it's not Honeycrisp, then we're definitely not on the same page, Bob.
That's the spirit.
Yoshiki wrapped his arm around my shoulder, and we headed to the kitchen from the engineering bay. Before going in, Yoshiki stuck his head in to see if the coast was clear.
All clear, we have the green light to enter the building.
Green light? Oh, I noticed that, like, oh, I can see in the fridge now there's actual, it looks like a real life photo and, I think a cat. Cat. After taking a look around the kitchen, we helped ourselves that some apples will be found in the fridge.
So, wanna share clues for the game on Sunday?
Sure. We're sharing with everyone. Wait, huh? Now I'm weirded out that I'm, Melody's around when we chose hers, that it basically would just double loop around, but, yeah. Then Beatrice's wasn't. Strange. Hell yeah, I do. We are BFFs after all. Oh wow, you're taking this too so well.
I know, right? It's so awesome that we just get each other.
Oh boy.
I know this is a pretty rough thing to say, and the deletion game is like really bad, but I'm so glad you're here.
Aw, thanks, Yoshiki.
Ahem. You're directly between two girls and two boys.
So like, girl, us, then boy. That can work. Although at this point, like, I doubt it, like all the hints we got so far, we have to correlate to practically everyone so far. That means like if everyone's not gonna repeat what they have to say before the voting happens, does that mean that we basically I'll just go back in time, watch the clues, and figure it out for myself? But all this is kind of almost pointless unless you figure out like who's 1 or 9 or what number anyone is. Clearly I know how to party. Mine is that Melody's to the right of Beatrix and to the left of Katashi.
I'm so bad with puzzles.
You don't know the half of it, buddy. Yeah, not the best either. Oh, God.
Shizuka's so good at games. I bet she already has the answer. Which means she could.
We should just take all the hints and place all the burden onto her. Target someone on purpose?
OMG, she might kill me!
OMG, oh God. Why would she target you? Yoshiki broke into a cold sweat.
Well, you see, this one time...
Oh God, so inconsequential, I can already tell it. Yes? What? What did you do, Yoshiki?
I ate some of the beans off her plate while she wasn't watching.
Yeah, I figured. Wait, that's it?
Yeah, but when she realized what I'd done, she said, "You will rue the day you stole from me!" Maybe this is it. The time I'll finally regret crossing her.
You're one of those people like, You're one of those people, like, I can't even imagine, it's like, if someone tells you off, you just have it in your head immediately. Like, for a while. Until you, like, get over it. That's me in a nutshell. Yoshiki, that was an amazing impersonation of Suzuka.
Really?
Yeah, oh wait, say, everyone on the ship is better at games than me.
Everyone on this ship is better at games than me.
Working your impression. Oh, can you do other people? Do me. Say, by golly, I do love quantum mechanics.
By golly, I do love quantum mechanics.
Oh wow, that was actually a way better impersonation. You know, that's not my voice. Is that my voice? Oh no, the game's going through the screen! So you can obviously only do Shizuka's voice. Yeah.
Well, at least I tried. What am I doing? I need to go suck up to Shizuka in case she wants to murder me.
Make a large-scale fruitcake, because everyone likes fruitcake, right? And just hand it to her and ask her not to kill you. That's one way to go about it.
Thanks for everything. Catch you later.
See ya. If Shiki ran out of the kitchen faster than I'd ever seen him move before, Shizuka's threats seemed to have put the fear of God into him. I was pretty sure Shizuka wasn't going to target him over something so petty, at least. I hope not. To kind of think about, maybe I should think about sucking up to her too. We subtly did that, my friend. Subtly did it. After finishing my last apple, I decided to retire to my quarters for the day. If I actually wanted to suck up to Shizuka, tomorrow would be my last chance. And so today ends our last day. Well, not our last day, but still. Oh, bed, where have you been all my life? In here? Alone? You left it all alone, you ungrateful bastard! With this explanation, I sank into the bed and fell fast asleep, off into the merry dreamlands of time, space, and quantum mechanics. Sweet dreams.